Good evening, everybody. As you can see, it's just me because my faithful co-host, Mr. Gavin, has done his typical disappearing act. Don't know if you'd heard from him at all, Lloydie, but I haven't, and I can't get hold of him in any way, shape or form. So you stuck with me. It won't be as long as usual this evening. It'll just be a general bit of a chit chat. Just a general chit chat, questions, you know, the sort of thing we usually do. Bit of news, bit of whatnot. So, who have we got in chat this evening? Good evening, the lovely Alpaca. Gary Hartland, good evening. Mr. Chandler, good evening, sir. Mr. Nick Fenton, a happy belated birthday, good evening. Village, True Vapors, good evening, Mr. Linton. Lloydie, good evening. Mr. Stephen, how you doing? Who else we got? Mr. 2.5 Ohm, good evening, Steve. .808 Recon Ghosts, good evening. That's a new one, not seen you before. Best Simulation Kid, good evening. Oh, Bradley. Is that your son, Steve, by any chance? Bradley? Sod off, Mr. Linton. Sod off. No, I wasn't 50. I was 38 on Friday, so I'm getting old, okay? Depends what you order, Lloydie. Depends what you order. If it's not a massive order, then I should be able to get them done tomorrow for you. Yeah, 21,700. Yeah, I can get them out for you. I can get them made tomorrow and dispatched. Be dispatched the following day, so dispatched Wednesday, first class. Yeah, very true, Mr. Fenton. So I'm not that old then. well, don't rub it in, Mr. Linton. Don't rub it in. Yeah, no worries, Lloydie. It's still touch and go whether I will be at Expo due to financial reasons, but I'm trying. No worries, Lloydie. Alright, okay. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Just, yeah, just call me on VC then, Chris, if you're available. Yes, at the minute I am TLFC. It's looking like Mr. Linton from True Vapors is going to join us. Good evening, Vaping with Nicky B. Good evening, over in the good old USA. Hope you're well, honey. Alright, Kevin K, no worries. Yeah, not too bad, Nicky, not too bad. Surviving best we can do, as always. Good evening, Smurf, hope you're well. We'll wait for Mr. Linton to join us before we go through all the what we're vaping on stuff. And etc, etc. It's Ross, by the way. Ross. Do I know Ross? Do I know Ross? My memory's terrible, TLFC, so I'm crap with names sometimes. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, I imagine it was probably quite a good idea to change your name, actually, Kev, to be honest. With all the Kevin the masseuse thing going on last night. Evening, Alfie. Darren Lewis, good evening. Oh, well. Remind me of that shortly, Matthew. We will discuss, because I'm very much looking forward to that one. I'll do.
Hello, I'm on my phone, by the way. I'm not on my laptop.
That's alright, we can manage with that. Just gotta set another camera feed in.
I can't see any comments, by the way, because I'm just on my phone.
Yeah, but don't worry, I can read stuff out. Soon cover the screen chat up. I don't really care tonight. As you can tell, I'm in such exciting mood this evening.
Yay! Yay! No!
I've not been in a great mood for weeks, so I shouldn't worry.
I should come to Expo.
That's the problem, mate. That's what's getting me in a shit mood, is Expo.
Even if it's one day, you can't just go for one day.
Well,
have you got your hands on this yet?
nope. There we go. There's Mr. Linton in the screen.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we got desktop audio's okay. We'll lock that in. Oh, now we've got Pete. Evening, Pete.
Are you alright, mate, are you?
Yeah, Chris has jumped in for a bit.
Alright, am I live?
No, you're not on the live, but I can hear you.
Okay.
I think Steve and Matt are on.
Yeah, I just rang Steve by mistake, mate.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Have the three of us?
All right, catch you in a bit.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Right. I think we're all good now. Yeah, everybody's on the screen. Can everybody hear Chris all right?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, we know you could hear Pete, but don't worry about it. Evening, Mr. Morgan. I didn't get your calls posted out today, mate. They'll be out tomorrow.
Are you going to go for a little walk with me?
Mr. 2.50, I will not be talking about the Kelpie. Thank you.
Nicotine, I need nicotine. Just so that you all know, do you think I'm a bit of a vapeaholic?
Yeah, well, we all know that. I know that very well, Chris, that you're a complete vapeaholic.
Oh, wait there. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Sean.
There we go. I think that's better. Yeah, mine's in the process, mate. Mine's in the process.
I didn't even know I was getting it.
No, I didn't know you were getting one. But, what number's yours?
Number 39.
Yeah, mine's 45, I think.
A thing of beauty, sorry. It is a
yeah.
thing of beauty.
I know, I can't wait to get mine. I chose a chocolate, the chocolate creme de menthe Altoids tin. Since I'm a massive dark chocolate fan, I thought it had to be done.
I can't stand dark chocolate.
It's the only sort of chocolate I eat, really, when I do eat chocolate.
Oh, wait there. I can see the comments 2 seconds. Joy's are on 2 phones. And no, I'm not a drug dealer. I upgraded my phone and I've kept my old one.
I do that. I still use my old one for doing pictures and stuff and bits and bobs on sometimes.
Fuck. Oops, sorry.
Well, I think that volume should be alright now.
I'm a bit loud or something.
No. I'm just getting the levels right for both of us. Cheers, Coil Proby. Yeah, like I say, anyone that's in here, I'll say it again. Anybody that actually ordered coils from Bill Byrne, Rolling Fog Mods and Coils, since he's let people down and is an absolute bellend.
Oh, you heard about Chris's video?
Yeah.
What a fucking cock.
Yeah, well, he owes people's coils. People have ordered coils and he's not sent them. You know what I mean? He's a prick. He built my 4 battery mod and it's a pile of shit. I can't claim my money back though, but other people have done. So luckily, you know, there's not going to be an incident in there. But yeah, anybody that did order coils from him, if you can message me with proof of purchase, I will refill the order for just the charge of postage.
Oh, well done.
You know, I posted that out in other chats and just got grief from certain people who I will not mention his name. Because apparently he'd rather use pubic hair as a coil than mine. But hey ho, let him crack on.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't care what people like him think. And if I was that much of a terrible person, I wouldn't have driven out at 1 a.m. in the morning the other night to take a tank to someone in Cleethorpes because they'd bought a brand new one and it was faulty. Someone that was in mine and Pete's live show on Saturday night.
Really?
Yeah. Dean, who was in chat on Saturday night.
That's alright. I put a thing up on my group, right, about the long-term effects. It's been a study about long-term effects on vaping, and there is no lung damage at all.
No.
And some divvy commenting underneath, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, he's messaged me today, Village. He's thoroughly enjoying it, and you know, it gets someone out of a tricky spot. If I've got someone I can spare to, you know, to loan someone or give someone or whatever, then I'll do it. You know, I'm not the horrible person that a lot of people make me out to be.
You're not. So, right, I can see comments now.
If I was such a horrible person, I wouldn't be receiving number 45 of the Dull Dime mods, and a certain other person will never receive one.
I'm taking my Dull Dime to Expo.
Yeah, don't blame you. I know as much as I won't want to take it out of the house, I know Michelle will be annoyed if I don't take it out and use it.
I'm very... it's going to be with me constantly. It's not going to leave my hand.
No, that's it. That's what I'd be like.
Unless other reviewers or other people are like, oh, let me have a look at that.
Yeah, and you're in the presence of it.
Yeah. This, to anyone who likes an RTA, you need to get a profile Unity. Need to.
No, because I can't use my coils in.
You can use your coils in it.
So, right, let's go. I'm not going to do the old what I'm vaping on, because we can talk about it as we're going through stuff.
I'm on the one thing. I'm on the Rev Phantom that I'm very disappointed with. I'm on the Profile Unity, and the reason I'm only on the Rev Phantom because it's matchy. That is it.
I'm only on two things. I'm on my Dreamer with my Samo RDA.
Are you going to keen?
Eh?
You going to get a keen?
Possibly. I know Stan's got some stuff for me at Expo, but as long as I can get there. And then I'm also on my vape seed with my monster dildo.
What the hell's that?
Aroma Miser Plus, mate, with a 20mm extension.
It's definitely a dildo, isn't it?
Yeah. But I vape it all day long, so it saves me filling it up all the time. What was
I averagely fill this up about 3 times a day, and it's got the 5mm glass on it.
Yeah. Well, this is 20mm, and I fill this up twice a day and still vape other bits at the same time. But yeah, I'm a complete chain vapor. So right, we'll go back through. That's right, Matt. You asked about thoughts on the new Twisted Messes RDA. Right, I cannot wait for that thing to drop.
Have you seen this collaboration one?
That's the one that's on about the Oculus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
And just to let you know, Kent is actually going to be at Expo.
Is he?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that Oculus looks the tits. The deck on that thing looks like a builder's wet dream.
2 things I want to share. I'm going to share the link in True Vapors.
I mean, the blocks on them clamps are just huge. And I think you'll be able to wrench them screws down as hard as you like and never strip them.
I'm actually looking forward to getting my hands on the Ardent.
Yeah, Matt's got an Ardent, which I'm yet to try because he didn't bring it when he came. He's got an Ardent sat running in hybrid on his Dreamer.
I need to buy a new Dreamer. Mine doesn't come apart.
Why?
Because I made a silly mistake and forgot to take it off.
Seized up.
It's seized up, yeah.
Oh, yours is the alley one as well, isn't it?
No, mine's the copper one.
You should be able to get that undone.
I can if I put it in the freezer.
Yeah, put it in. Yeah, do that, and then put something over the copper so you don't put a dent in it. Or I think you'll be able to do it.
I'm not fussed anyway. I'll just buy a new one.
It's alright. We've got that luxury.
I've got my money saved, ready for Expo.
Yeah. Well, you see, mine. I was coming to the point where I would have been putting my money aside for Expo, but then they kindly stopped my disability payments, so I got screwed.
You need to come because we're at the Chinese on the Saturday. Again.
I know. My hotel's still booked and everything as it is. It's just not paid for.
Right. If you need, I shouldn't say this live on YouTube, but if you need any help, let me know.
Yeah, I won't ask anyone for help, Chris. You know that. I've already had people offer me, and it's like, nope, I just won't take it. It's just not in me to do so.
No, but there's no harm in asking.
There is for me.
Oh, shut up, you.
Seriously, I don't ask for anything from anyone.
If I have to, right, I will come to yours, I will pick you up in my car, and I will bring you to Expo.
No, you won't. Yeah, good old spell check, Coil Proby. Yeah, well, you're alright though, Village, because you have that extra. Your bonus money is your Expo money when you're not buying stuff.
The way that the vaping community is, we help each other out.
Yeah, I don't dispute that. It's just I don't. The way I see it is,
you're too proud.
Not only that, it's. I mean, this is going to sound. Don't take this in a dirty way, but I've always been a giver, not a receiver.
Do.
It's how I was raised. My granddad raised me up old school.
You help people and don't receive it.
Exactly.
I know that feeling. My cat got run over 4-5 days ago, and we had a vet bill of £1,500. And one of my admins on my team set up a block on my page, and I'm like, "These are all stupid."
Yeah.
So I definitely know that situation.
You do see a lot of good in the community. With the things like like Chris has just done. We're getting Salford a new PC set up. People will be saying that, oh, he's done that for views and he's done that for this and that, but I can guarantee you he hasn't. Salford is a good friend of Chris's, and he's Salford stood behind Chris for a long time. And yeah, me and Chris had our differences, but we're on good terms again now. And I know other people don't like that, but fuck them. I couldn't give a rat's ass what other people think. But he's done something good for someone else who's in a shitty situation. You know, Dave's a disabled bloke. He's stuck in the house a lot of the time, same as I am. And him doing his reviews and his live streaming and stuff is his way of doing something. It's his way of feeling a little bit of self-worth, which is what I do with the coil building. That's my way of having my self-worth.
I work endless amount of hours in my job, and lately I've had no time on doing any reviews or anything. But I am in the process of insulating my room so I can get my reviews back out and helping people. That's what I want. Which, like, a new team member of mine, he's got Tourette's, and he came on a live with me. And bear in mind, he's never done that in his life.
No.
So he's making people aware of Tourette's and stuff.
Exactly, yeah. You know, there's so much more that a community the size of the vape community can do. It's not just all about vaping, it's about other walks of life that you can help with.
If you come to Expo, you'll meet him. And he is a right laugh. He'll come out with random shit. I mean, he'll just tick.
And probably more so in that situation as well.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of people and stuff, it affects them, doesn't it?
Hi, Lynn. Lynn Haynes is one of my admins.
Good evening, Pops. How you doing, mate?
Pops? Jesus, Pops. Haven't seen you in a while.
No, not that Pops, as in Pete.
Oh.
Pete, I call Pete Pops.
Right.
Because I don't have a family that I associate with, so Pete's my Pops.
Peeps is your Pops.
Yeah, Pete's my Pops.
Peeps is your Pops. The way the vape community is now, trust me, it's vindictive sometimes. Like, with regards to groups, for example.
Oh, I know the vape community has been vindictive, mate. Believe you me.
I don't see the point why.
I've been on the raw end of it for about the last 6 months.
People just need to get along, and it's like some people say, "Oh, my group's bigger than yours. My group's more busy than yours."
So?
Do you know what? I don't give a flying fuck.
No.
As long as I'm helping people.
Yeah. And I mean, it doesn't really matter how busy your group is. You know, I've socialised with your group and been a member of your group for a long time now, and it's a cracking bunch of people, and that's all that matters.
If you want to say cracking bunch of people, just wait until you meet B.
I've met B.
No, I'm talking about other people.
B
is just brutal. She's just straight to the point, but
she's awesome.
She's awesome.
Absolutely awesome.
You got Lynn Haynes, who's our little mother hen, who likes to buy everyone and doesn't like anything in return. Tough.
I know that feeling, and even in the financial situation I'm in at the minute, I'm still helping the other half out where I can. You know, but
is she coming over?
Yeah, all being well, yeah.
If the room's rocking, don't come knocking.
Yeah, which that was the main thing for Expo. It was meant to be like a weekend away, as well as, you know, spending some time together and shit as well. But
it's the same. You don't have super chat on here because people just go, "Oh, yeah, I'll send you some money."
Yep.
I'll send you some money.
Yeah, and there's no PayPal me link either. Unlucky people.
Guys, if you want his PayPal, I've got it.
Yeah, that fucker has got it and all.
I've got it. Do you want it?
Good evening, Mr. Swaggins. How you doing, brother?
Hello, Swaggins.
Mr. Swaggins, you sexy little bastard.
I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Don't you dare, you arsehole.
I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Remember, I can refund payments.
No, that's not fair.
Oh, it is.
It's not.
It is.
Oh, as well, I found a company that does 6XL in hoodies.
All right.
Embroidered hoodies.
Nice.
And they don't charge you for your logo to be digitalised.
That's good then. So they just have a one-off price without the extra.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm getting for a load of us for the team are getting True Vapors on the front here, big True Vapors logo on the back. Mine's going to say the boss here, but it's got Facebook and YouTube there.
Yeah.
All for 30 quid.
Fucking hell. That's a good price. That's a really good price. I mean, I'd like mine done with like a little big boy on the front, obviously zip up hoodie.
Yeah.
One little big boy on the front, one side of the chest, and then a big one on the back, and then maybe like my Instagram on one side, and then my YouTube on the other.
There you go. Do it. That's what they're doing. So, I'll send you it over. I'll send you a link over.
Yeah, nice one. Evening, Cals. Hope you're well, bro.
Hello, Cals.
My little metal magician that he is.
Do you know anyone, right? I'm saying this to anyone. Do you know anyone who does custom ice stands?
Yeah. Depends what sort you want.
Enough so it fits like a double layer type thing.
Speak to Mr. 2.50.
You have to send me
I'll send you his VC details.
Yeah, no worries.
He's CNC guy. So he can pretty much do anything. He's just got his workshop all set back up again.
Ooh.
Because Steve's like me, he's not, brilliant health-wise in that, and he had a gastric
How do I get that? Oh, do I watch it?
What do you mean, how do you watch it?
I can't comment on that.
Is that Mrs. True Vapor?
This is the wife.
Hello!
Hi! You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
She's the boss, mainly.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, until it comes to certain points.
And what's that? Huh?
I don't think
we'll be signed in.
I don't think there's any points where the man's the boss in a relationship, is there? We all know better. Yeah, you're right there, Village. That's the way I'd prefer it.
Lynn says hi.
If
England.
If anyone does feel like they do want to help me in any way, then just buy coils.
Sean, they might never go on to Expo.
What?
Don't call me Sean, you arse.
Shane.
Maybe.
Oh,
Shane.
It's only me who gets it all mixed up.
I know.
Okay, now.
Right.
Why aren't you coming?
Finances.
I
got caned, didn't I? The coil business got caned last year and it's not picked back up yet. And I've had my disability stopped.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, so I'm going through an appeal process for all that shit.
Oh, we've just had a whopping vet bill.
Yeah, I heard. No, we want terrorists swagging, surely. It was accidental, wasn't it? Due to a refurb.
There you go.
What was my login?
I've changed. Now you're going to be talking as Leanne Robinson.
Oh, great.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you haven't been Robinson in 5 years.
Yeah. I know it's not vape related, but it's certainly a shame to see something like that happen. The Notre Dame Cathedral burning.
Oh yeah, it's still burning now.
Yeah, well the spire collapsed, didn't it? The fire only started at 7 p.m. their time, and because it's all mainly a timber building, I don't think anything of that'll survive, if I'm honest. I just hope for not that I'm religious in any way, but I just hope for the Catholics and that over in France that they managed to get all the religious relics.
Okay, another time.
That they managed to get all the religious relics out of the cathedral first, because at Notre Dame they had the crown of thorns.
Isn't it like 1,200 years old or something?
It's 850 years old as it currently stands. Notre Dame Cathedral.
That's the blue ring now.
But yeah, Notre Dame Cathedral had the crown of thorns, a piece of the original cross, and also one of the nails from the crucifixion as religious relics in there. So hopefully they removed those.
I'm very serious.
I'm getting told off because I'm using my big toy in there.
You don't fucking clean up after yourself.
Ooh. See? Boss. Double inhale. Hang on. That way.
The look she's giving me, she's like...
That's about the only time that I'm glad I live alone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but then it's you has to clean all the vape off your fucking telly and your fucking fires and...
No, I don't. I have a cleaner.
Yeah, he does me.
Yeah, I do. My ex-wife. My ex-wife comes and does my cleaning because of my mobility problems, so it's not my issue.
I'm going to answer her.
She come and did my living room windows not long back before my last house inspection.
What?
Go and get your pod.
What pod? I don't know what a pod is.
We'll go and sit in the kitchen then.
No, I don't want to go sit in the kitchen.
Don't sit in fucking comfort and then expect me to fucking clean up.
That's it, we're getting a live northern domestic.
Really? I pay the bills.
I don't pretend to be anybody else.
Get
I
that
don't
fucking ass in the
what
kitchen.
You fucking pay.
Get
And
the fuck in the
you pay the
kitchen.
fucking bills. You just go out and get the fucking money.
There you go, guys. You're in first hand.
I love it.
I swear to God, I'm going to ram it down your throat.
Go on then. I have to get one spot on her and she go, no.
You know?
See?
I tell you, once you're not on camera, mate, you're fucking in for it.
You should have seen what she did earlier, right? Because obviously the cat, he got ran over, he has to have these painkillers and stuff. And he's not swallowing the tablet, so we have to syringe a bit of water in. A little bit of water, what'd she do with the rest of it? Square right in my face.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was class.
Yeah.
So I went in the bathroom, got a big jug, and we tend to fill it up with water, and put it behind my back like this. So I walked in the bedroom, and she's like, no, I'm sorry, but she's holding my phone, like thinking, oh, I won't do it because she's got my phone. My phone's waterproof.
Yeah.
So I went like this, with nothing in. She went, oh.
What phone you on now?
S10 Plus.
S10. No, I went for the OnePlus 6T on my upgrade.
I've got the 8S S8 Plus here.
Yeah, see, I did have Samsung before that. I had the S7 Edge, but on the last upgrade, the S10 hadn't come out at that point. And I thought, well, I want the best I can get, and the OnePlus was miles above the rest on Android.
I was debating to get the Huawei Pro.
Do you know what? My ex-wife got the Huawei.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Carls.
What did you do?
Removed his comment, I didn't mean
You
to.
deleted his comments. Sorry. He only said
Sorry,
Pete.
Carls. It's because I had all of me phone, my phone went boom.
You meant it really, he's full of shit.
I didn't. Sorry,
Yeah.
Carls.
The Huawei's not as good as I thought it was going to be.
It's supposed to be, the camera's supposed to be really, really good.
The cameras are good, but the phone itself, in its general functionality, is a little bit lacking.
No, we'll have to come in the kitchen and get it.
I'm not going to be dull down.
No, you won't.
What a bet.
Whereas like the One Plus, it's the OnePlus 6T, in its general like running phone wise, running your apps and everything, it's speedy as hell.
Yeah.
Really has got a fantastic chip in it. The only problem I'm having with this one is getting.
What are you trying to do?
Nothing.
You trying to stand on my foot?
Stop being rude and talk to your people on that.
The only issue I'm having, and I don't know if anybody else that owns one of these has had the same issue, is trying to get a macro lens for it.
Yeah, because it's
Dual camera,
weird.
dual lens. And ideally,
I see what you're trying to do.
you need to be having the lens over the bottom lens, not the top one. So it's tricky. So
Love it.
hence why I've not been doing as many coil pictures lately. The last ones that I did was on my DSLR.
Says he used to high pops.
Yes, but you're on about Pete.
Yeah, not Youssef.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him in
I
ages.
don't know, I haven't spoke to that Pops for ages. He used to pop into the lives now and again.
No, he hasn't been on the page. He hasn't been on anyone's page.
Has anyone actually commented? No.
I don't know.
I bought myself a little gimbal thing.
All
Thinking, yeah, this gimbal will be compatible with my phone. No.
The Bluetooth one.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful with them Bluetooth gimbals.
But my S8 Plus works on it.
Yeah.
But my S10 Plus doesn't.
I bet it's maybe because your S10 might be the newer Bluetooth. Because they've just changed to Bluetooth 5.0, haven't they? I think.
Yeah.
And I bet that's like 4.0 or something on the
Oh, I got
S8.
pressed full of goat. Did you enjoy it too? You've just killed me fucking mod.
I didn't kill it, it was already dead.
You can't win, mate. You can't win.
I can't. She's stuff, right? The amount of stuff that she has, right? She only uses this.
What's that, Nord?
The Novo?
Novo.
I've got 3 of them. And I
She's,
still only use the purple one.
yeah.
I'm waiting to get my hands on a Trinity.
Have you seen the new Aspire one, the AVP?
Yeah, a friend of mine's just got one.
I want to buy one.
Any good?
He says it's not bad. He enjoys it. He says it's a little bit. He said it was a bit. He'd have preferred it to be a little bit more restricted.
A lot of people on the reviews have said that it's a bit airy.
Bit
It's not
airy. But then again, you get that with the Breeze, don't you? The Breeze is quite an airy one. The Aspire
Yeah,
pods tend to be.
I think the Nord's a bit airy.
But I like an airy pod though. I like to be able to take a restricted direct lung rather than a mouth to lung with a pod.
I like the Nord. I like it the way you get the 1.4 coil and you get the sub-ohm coil. But the only issue I have with the Nord is the button. The button is so sensitive. If you put it in your pocket, and the slightest little pressure on it, it'll just start firing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been nagging at
Now, where's my pod?
Come on, babe.
Come give me my pod, please.
Where's your pod?
In my pocket, I think.
Where's your pocket?
On the door.
On the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's it, Leanne. Be a good wife.
Okay. Next time I see you, I'll tell you.
No, I'm definitely not going to Expo because she'll slap me.
Bad.
Yeah. Should I get on a fucking orange box to do it?
Leanne, me and Leanne have been together, what, 13 years? Get off my money. I've always got pennies. Leave my money alone. It's not in that pocket. It's in my pocket, coat pocket.
Every wife loves to nick their husband's change.
Yes.
Change, it's £20 fucking note. I don't have a £20 note.
You don't need one.
Right. Right. Leanne has a massive addiction of £2 coins. Right.
It's probably sick.
It's not probably sick. Wasn't even switched on. So I hide the £2 coins, and she'll go through my jackets or something, and she'll find them, and she's like, "Ooh, 10, 10, 10."
You don't fucking moan when you're spending it.
Chris is there wondering why it's about 50 quid down at the end of the fucking week.
Yeah, I'm on the nod now. There it is.
He goes into a shop and he says, "Don't give me any £2 coins and me change."
Yep, that's right. That's on purpose, you say. Do not give me £2 coins.
It's alright, because when I spend it at the airport, you're not entitled to spend it with me.
Or whatever, wife.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I've been waiting to get my hands on the Smock Alpha kit because the Trinity one, because I like the look of them. I do like the look of them, and I like the pod style. There we go, it's back. Yeah, I did forget to pre-warn people that my internet may cut out.
No, I'm thinking, it's my internet gone off.
No, it's mine. I'm having issues with TalkTalk. They're saying there's no issue on my line, but there clearly is. Because Richard, who's actually an IT, and obviously he's an IT technician, he does it for a living. He came round, he drove all the way from Rotherham and actually installed me a hardwire from my modem all the way to my PC in my bedroom. And because I got a new router sent from TalkTalk, and it's only since they've changed over the fibre that I'm having issues.
Yeah.
So last night Richard logged onto my computer through his wireless thing that he does, took control of it all, did a load of tests and that, and the internet cut out while he was doing it, and he was reading the statistics from the internal modem to the computer, and that didn't drop once. The drop was on the external side. And I tried explaining this to TalkTalk today, and they're like, we'll test your line. Yeah, there's no issues. Well, there fucking is. So, jog on, you utter arseholes. So, it looks like I'm going to be back on the phone again tomorrow. And I'll send them a link to my YouTube and say, there you go, look.
Watch it at this time.
Yep. That was the live time, and then you can look back on the things and see where it cut out at your end. But all this hassle, just to do this sort of stuff. But that's what happened last Monday when the show went completely dead. Because my computer decided to spaz out at the same time when it froze up.
I do watch, but sometimes I can't come in because I'm driving.
Well, last week the internet went, and then my PC decided to have a spaz out, so I had to restart everything. But luckily, it restarted back in the same stream.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know,
it's like YouTube as well. They've stopped. You can't use Google Hangouts now on YouTube.
Can't you?
No.
Well, that's not so bad though, because I don't like Google Hangouts anyway. It irritates me. I think with Hangouts, whenever I used to watch programs with Hangouts, it used to give me an headache.
Because of the flickering
back and forth to different people, it used to do my head in. I think, you know, if you want to stream, there's plenty of programs out there you can use for streaming. You know, you can use VC, you can use Skype. You can pop all the calls out on them all. I believe there's even a way you can do it using Discord if you know what you're doing.
Zoom is better, apparently.
Yeah, but I mean free options.
Yeah, you can use Zoom for 45 minutes, but apart from that, no.
Yeah. If you want to do like an hour or hour and a half stream or something, you can't do it with Zoom. But me and Pete have been talking about maybe splitting a Zoom membership.
It's only cheap. It's not like overly expensive.
That's about £11 a month or something, I think.
It's alright if you've got Patreons and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Pete's got the
or putting a PayPal link.
Yeah, I noticed you still haven't been brave enough to put it in yet.
It's there. It's ready to go, but I'm respecting your wishes.
I don't know. It's probably just me being stubborn.
You are stubborn. Stop being stubborn.
I can't change. I've always been that way. Oh yeah, I've heard about the Apple geniuses. Yeah, they're about as genius as a fucking 5p piece.
Where's Gav gone anyway?
Nobody's heard from him. Even Lloydie, who's friends with him, hasn't heard shit off him. I mean, he did this week before last when I didn't bother going live. There was personal issues there, and that was fine.
Yeah.
But I said, well, you know, if you're going to do it again, just message me. And he's not messaged me. I've messaged him, heard nothing off him. So it's like, Gav, you're a twat.
Yeah, I'm not at work till midnight, but the latest I can stay on here is about 10, probably about 10 past 11.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to run this as a late one as normal. It'll only be about an hour and a half, if that. At least it just keeps somewhat up on the channel.
That's his girlfriend.
Well, that's always possible. Ooh. Your sound's gone, Chris. Where's your sound gone? Why can't I hear you? What's going on? Your audio's died, my end, Chris. There we go. It's back now.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's back now. Don't know why that happened. I think that's a VC issue because it's not the first time it's happened recently to me with VC. It's been a bit of an arse. Right, we're back, guys. Sorry about that.
Hey.
Just let me sort you out.
The delay is awful, isn't it, on YouTube?
Oh yeah, it's about a 10-second delay at least between what goes on and what happens.
There we go, I'm back. I'm back on the screen.
Yeah. I think it's so sometimes they're actually watching some of the streams that go out.
You are lagging though. You're lagging on here.
Am I?
Yeah, sometimes you'll judder.
Yeah, that could be my computer. God knows.
I don't know, spill some coffee on it and you might get a new one.
Well, I'm not that lucky. I'm not that lucky. But Yeah. Oh, actually, I've forgotten.
I'm crazy loud, apparently.
Alright, okay. Not a problem.
Turn your phone down.
There we go. That should be alright. Is that any better, Abby? Just speak, Chris.
Right. Is that any better, Abby? Speak, Chris. Hello. Is that any better, Abby? Speak, Chris. Hello.
Yeah, that should be alright.
That's fine.
It's only because I'm not using my headphones as well, so. Cool. Evening, Abby, anyway. Hope you're well.
11 people watching. What's happened to everyone? It used to be like 50 plus.
I know. I've really struggled to get this back going again since we first started it.
I liked your intro though. You waiting thing.
Yeah, Steve did all them for me. He did a load. He did the intro. He's done the what you're vaping on, the news section, the outro, and the Ask Shane and Gav bumpers for to use in the show. Like,
who's done this?
Hey,
who's done this?
Steve, Mr. 2.5 Ohm.
Steve, me and you are going to be the best buds.
He's a good lad, Steve. He'll do stuff for most people. I'll send you his VC email.
Yeah, I'm going to probably eat your leg. I get my tattoo tomorrow.
Oh, what are you getting done?
I'm getting an Indian with a rose on the bottom.
Nice. There you go. I've just sent it to you on VC.
Yeah, it's just popped up on my phone.
But yeah, actually, I was gonna.
What's in the news today?
Not a great deal, to be honest. I'm just gonna do this one thing. I have got one news thing I can talk about, but where are we? Yeah, I've been. If anyone likes the 12 Monkeys Ice Age range, if you go over to Conway Valley Vapors, he's doing the full set of 5 with postage and nick shots for 40 quid. Fuck it, your sound's gone again. Fucking I'll give in with this stuff today. I'll give in with this stuff today. You know what, guys? I'm gonna call it because I can't be doing with all this technical stuff. Hopefully, we'll be back again next week. So I'm gonna call it because I can't be doing with all this technical stuff. Catch you later, guys.